Hello, hello, everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing, guys? People of the sea, people of everywhere. When you've been single for a long time, hear me out, guys. When you've been single for a long time, guys, hear me out. This this live stream, guys. Hear me out. Oh, we're going crazy. This live stream, guys, is gonna be me ranting and venting, kind of, on being single. So if you don't want to hear me out, and you don't, want to hear me out, you can click off the video. I have plenty of other videos to watch. But anyways, with that being said, I got my cup of hot tea because I'm still getting over my sickness. Hello, Huey. Can you believe I've been sick for a week and maybe 4 or 5 days? And I'm not talking about sickness. It's just my throat. Don't forget to hit that little bitty like button. You don't see it. Today I will be rambling on about when you've been single for a long time. Guys, when I tell you, I've been single for 9 years, and I gotta say, I'm feeling the best out of it myself. Like, I feel connected with myself. I hear Paku Pass keeps your head up chant. I know Paku's passing, yes. I got his cremations. If you haven't seen all the videos and stuff, I did 3 videos already about Paku. One that he passed away, the other about his cremation update, and then when he came home. So, um, the kids are getting out of school, so you're gonna hear me getting a little distracted because I don't like kids around my car. And this kid almost got ran over. Huey, how long have you been single, or are you in a relationship? By the way, guys, the sun has not even set it yet. It's just very cloudy. Uh-oh. Currently in a relationship. Ah, okay. Well, I don't know if I don't know about your relationship status or how long you've been, or have you been single for a very long time, but this is just a video of me ranting about singleness. So, yes, I've been single for 9 years. I'm very happy in my position. I'm absolutely just, I don't know, I'm just very, very happy at this point. I live my life to the fullest. I come home when I want. I don't have to answer to anybody at all. Where am I going? Or, what are we going to eat? Especially, what are we going to eat? What do you feel like eating? What do you want to eat? And it's all like, I can discuss that among myself. Like, the, the, when you've been single for a long time, it literally kind of enhances you to not think about others. Every time I hear kids outside, I hear monkeys outside. I know, that's what they sound like. They're still getting off of school. And I just feel like, I don't, it's kind of sticky. I'm gonna keep saying sticky because love is very sticky in general. And so when I come to think about that, it just kind of it throws me off a little bit. Now hear me out. You know, I I don't know. I don't know what to consider a date with a person because, like, since I've been single for so long, and I've been, constantly with people, and then they think that, that you want to go out with them, like out with them, and you turn them down, and then they no longer want to be friends with you or homies with you. And so like I've had so many people just coming in and out, especially men, come in and out all my life, like all these years. And I've been playing Red Dead Redemption. Oh snap! And so it's all like, since I first got single, I was like 9 years ago and some change. I was not really looking for a relationship. I was just looking to hang out, and I'm still looking to hang out with someone. And a lot of people get a mixed emotion. And I made a video about that, about mixed emotions when hanging out with a person, with a man or a woman. So it's just like, I don't know what to consider a date, like, at all, because it's like, hey, let's go chill, hang out. Like, not like, oh, I want to get to know each other. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know this. And like, no, just chill, hang out, talk about my job. You talk about your job. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like sticky, like I said. But being single, again, it makes you feel like you don't really care for another person, because I have I had to self love myself, and I dedicated so much time, so much effort to basically self healing. And not only that, hold on, there's kids. Gotta make sure they don't touch my car. Okay. Not only that is that your bondmanship, it kind of goes away. But like, it's kind of like I said, it's kind of hard to say, but your bondmanship with a person, like your caring for another person, goes away, but it does still linger there. So of course, whenever I was maybe 5 years ago and some change, I was that. I was like, yeah, F everybody. I don't care for anybody. F this, F that, and just go up on my day and stuff, because everybody that I encountered always wanted to hurt me. They wanted to hurt me, not in a physical way, but hurt my feelings, to where it's all like, I ask them, let's go to the movies, and then they say, oh no, I can't go. Something came up, or I can't go. Oh, I told you we were gonna go to the movies. Oh, sorry, something came up. Or, hey, I can't make it. Hey, I don't have money. The main one too is money. I don't have money, and it's all like, sometimes it's just like, it's those kind of hurts. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm literally looking forward to. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go to the club on Saturday, and Saturday comes up. It's like, hey, are you ready yet? Oh, what? Oh, is this Saturday? Oh, you know what? I can't. And everybody just lets me down no matter what. And it just constantly keeps happening and happening over and over and over. So then that's when I was in my stage of F it. Like, F these people, because they don't want nothing to do with me. And also, I did had to buy friends. I don't know the definition of a friend, but I did have to buy homies out. I'll say, let's go to the movies, and they'll be like, I don't have money. I say, I'll pay for your ticket. I'll pay for your food. I'll pay for everything. Like, I would go out to eat. I would have to pay for stuff. I would literally have to buy friends. And then that's when I put a stop to that too. Like, so being single for a long time taught me to, yes, balance that hatred out. Like, I hated everybody. I didn't want to be around people because they wanted to hurt me. They always wanted to let me down. They always just didn't care for me. Or they start talking to me, and then they're like, oh, you don't like me in that way? And I'm like, no, bro, let's just chill, hang out. And they're like, okay, never mind, pass. Why am I dedicating my time and effort? And I actually made a video about that too. about dedication of time and effort to a person, giving your all. So it's all like I shut it down right there most of the time. And some men they're like, "Oh, you're just looking to be friends? Like I want to be something else. Like, come on, man." And so like, no, but now, you know, it comes with a lot of single comes with a lot going on. And hear me out. I had dedicated myself, my time, my energy to focus on myself, to focus on loving myself, to focus on, going forward in life and see what life has to offer and then help people. That's when I started feeling the need to actually grow and help someone because I feel like everybody needs help some way or another. And so like I find it very interesting how I was about 5 years ago in some change where I said F everybody, F everybody, F everybody, everybody wants to hurt me. I started letting people in my life now, like about let's say about maybe 3 years. I've been doing this for like 3 years or so. It's kind of hard to tell when I actually started, but I said, you know what? If someone hurts me, that's fine. Let's just toss it out the window. Oh, you ain't got no money? Oh, brokey. Ah, whatever. Oh, okay. Um, you forgot that we were going to go to the movies? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Maybe another day. You know, just text me whenever you're ready. And that's how I am now. And so like since people have let me down so much that I'm gonna like text me when you're down. Just let me know because I will go out of my way. I would leave early for work. I would take the day off if anything necessary. If it came to that, and I'll just be like, "Hey, you actually want to hang out? What?" And it gets me confused because that error. So I just started letting people in my life, and I just started, okay, I'm back. Thank you for coming back. And I just started letting people in my life, and I said, F it. If they hurt my feelings, I'll try not to let them hurt my feelings that much because I just like, first of all, why do I always hang out with brokies or try to hang out with brokies? Oh, I'm sorry, my paycheck didn't come in, or I don't get paid till next week, or what, I don't have enough money for that. And then again, still, meanwhile, on their social media, they're like going out, they're going to a restaurant. It's all like people just don't dedicate their time with me. And it's just like, I tossed it out the window already. And that's crazy to believe that I actually achieved that goal to not let that hurt me anymore. Just recently, I did get hurt, like last year with someone, and it really did bother the heck out of me. And I'm like, I haven't gotten hurt that bad in about maybe 5, 6 years already. And so that I made a live stream about that too. But hear me out. When you've been single for a long time, you start not to care anymore about certain things. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to pinpoint it, but you know, like I said, I don't know, and I've been single for a long time. Again, but being in my space, being at home, being on my bubble, doing what I want, it just feels so good that this is the hard part right here. We're at 15 minutes. This is the main hard part. Hold on. The main hard part in being single for a long time is loving someone. And love is a freaking strong word. I mean a strong word for me to even say to a person. Since I loved myself, I don't feel like I could love someone else. And that's how I feel. And then just recently, I've been talking about this person in my life that I just met. And it's all like, we're homies still. We are homies. But the thing is like, I'm trying. And it's like, what are we trying for? This is a big struggle, though. It is a big struggle because it's like, I care about this person, but not in that particular way. It's where it gets sticky because it gets all over the place. It's like a pop bubble over here and a pop bubble over there. Hello, hello, welcome in. But it's very hard to love. How do you love someone after being single for a very long time? Go, girl, what are you doing? And it's so like, I can't, like, I'm fighting my own self, basically. And it's so like, because I'm fighting my dignity. I'm fighting my freedom. I'm fighting, what I have worked on for many, many years. And you're just, you can't just let love get to you and then grab you and chokehold you. Like, no. And it's funny too to believe that this person, they know that I'm not looking for a relationship. And then they know that. And it's all like, they try to test the waters, and that kind of throws me off because I'm like, I just want to not talk to you anymore, like, just because of that. you know he asked me if I could say love you to him, and I'm all like, love is a strong word. I'm sorry, I can't say that. I care about you, but I don't love you. And it's all like, you're kind of pushing the ooh, it's a weird sticky feelings. Hello, welcome in. But you're kind of pushing that love out. Like, you want to love someone, but you can't because your dignity and your pride and yourself. And that is the hardest thing to freaking feel as a single person that's been single for 9 years. And it's all like, this person is making better of themselves. I have talked about this person many, many times in my live stream, and just recently had a live stream um, about this too. But it's all like, dang, how do you love again? How do you go out again? How do you how do you like someone, like you're constantly fighting it? And I said it in my last live stream. If somebody works on themselves and they make better of themselves, and they're dedicating, have a goal in life, that's a complete turn on for me. And if you're dedicating a certain goal, certain achievement, manifesting, working on yourself, actually working on yourself, and it's so like, that is why I am having mixed emotions between that person. And it's all like, stop. It's all like, stop. I don't want to go there. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. That's what I always say. I know I have a boundary, and it's all like, he has his own house. I have my own apartment, and it's all like, I you know we still getting to know each other, but the fact that we spend a lot of time together, that is kind of, that's where it's all like, bro, kind of slow down. And I slowed down for like a month or so, but that's where it's hard. So when you've been single for a long time, you don't know how to love again because you feel it. You feel it. You're like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, and then you're like, no, get away from me, love. You're gonna hurt my feelings. And you're just constantly fighting the love. Like, you're punching the love back. Like, you're fighting literally. Get it back. Get back, love. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, and I've been single for 9 years. No, my dignity, my freedom, and no, it can't go away. That's exactly how I feel. Like, and I, and it's just like the whole change. It's just weird, you know. I don't know. That's where I'm like, if I do finally meet someone, how the heck, how the heck am I gonna do it? Wow, you got some small hands for a grown up. You don't like my hands? Do the fist. That's me punching love in the face, because it's like love is sticky, because you start thinking about how it makes you feel. And I already told many people, if I was to be in a relationship, it has to be an open minded relationship. Like, if you're gonna talk to another chick, then let it be. I'm okay with you talking to another chick. You gotta be okay with me talking to another dude. You gotta be okay with, it's all like it. It's that mindset, that mind flow, where it's like, you still wanna. I mean, not swingers, because people think of that open minded, open relationship as a whole bunch of swinger things, but it's just like, I know that women are so much of attractive, and I can't help it either. Me neither. Like, I look at women too. I'm like, damn, like, oh, she party, and so it's like it's very complicated on my side. Oh, you're thinking about, hold on. Okay, but yeah, that's being single for a long time. You start losing, like, that sense, because you're like, it's kind of hard to say, but you lose that sense of wanting a presence, wanting someone to cuddle up with you at night, or go out and adventure, go out and do, like, out of country, do something, and you kind of like, you don't know how to pinpoint it, and that's why I'm all like, that's weird, but it takes a lot of time for me to be in a relationship, and that person asked me too, can me and you be a thing? And I'm all like, uh, not really. And the reason being is because I don't want to test the waters, like, all of a sudden, because I'm long term. When I tell you I'm long term, I'm long term. I don't want to test the waters and then lose that person out of my life forever, because then they'll call you an ex, and then that's no bueno. That's no bueno. Now you got an ex, and it's all like, if you go re-talk to your ex, everybody's like, oh, you're talking to your ex, blah 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 blah. And so, like, no, So again, if you that's where it goes too, because, like, you have all these mixed emotions, where it's like you don't want to lose your friendship, but then you go out with each other, you start, actually saying, we're actually gonna go out, and then you lose that bond, or something happens, and now they're an ex, and that's the cute monkey mouse chilla laugh. I know, right? I still got it in me. So again, hear me out. Just, it's very complicated to say, but that's the struggle when you've been single for a long time, and it's like, I don't know if I can have someone in my space, and I just blink twice, or I'll be being in their space, like, and it's crazy because we really don't know each other at all, so that's where that comes in too. It's like, oh, you have feelings, you can catch feelings for this person, but if you don't know each other, then it kind of like is weird. It is weird. So I don't know how people go out on dates and like I don't know. It just it's weird to me because I'm a person that wants to hang out, and I tell everybody straight up, I'm not here to be in a relationship, and that's one key to keep those people still in your life if they want to be in your life. That's if, but you know, I can't say that I will love someone. I could love someone in the future, but you gotta understand when you've been single for a long time, that kind of is sticky because again, you don't want to have that nasty feeling of being cheated on or your jealousy or their jealousy or like just that all those feelings of hurt and all your dopamine and just going crazy like and maybe them not liking you back in about a year or so or them just cut you off and it's just like I don't want to lose a person that I've been chilling with for a while. And if we do hang out tonight, in general, if I do hang out with this person again, and so like I'm chilling with this person now. This person has he tells me all the stories that he's been with all these chicks. He's effed these chicks, and he's like did a whole bunch of three things at once. I'm not even gonna say it on the internet, but he's a wild child, so it makes sense, you know. But it's all like, eh, you know, if you ever do come to that clause of getting into a relationship, will you keep me in your context? Because people constantly when they start there's the sun, guys, there's the sun. But when they're in, well, they talk to you and then they find someone of interest and then they no longer talk to you because again, how sticky would that be? That's when it's all like, that is sticky, very sticky. But I don't know, being single for a long time, that affects you because you're like, you don't want to get hurt, you don't want to fall in love, you're constantly fighting your feelings for get love out of your head because you're fighting for your dignity. You came all this way. You can't just let love collapse onto your hands. I love myself, and it's very hard to love another person because I can't. It's just weird. Like I care for another person, but it's like sometimes caring and loving sounds similar. It does. It really does. It sounds similar, but they have a lot of differences. You're caring and loving, especially love, is very strong, very strong. You can care about someone and not love them. You can love someone, like love, and it's cringy to me when I say it and when I talk about it, and that's why I was like, I don't even know if I can talk about this subject because I just don't know. Like even he asked me, he's like, "Well, you don't believe in growing old together?" And so like, I mean, I do believe it in some people. I mean, geez, yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes people, fall in love with their high school sweetheart and then they're like, continue on to legacy, or, just, it's weird. It's a weird thing. Very weird. But, well, yeah, enough of that subject. And I'm almost ending my live stream soon. But yeah, you know, if you've been single for a long time, just hear me out on this. You can, have your thoughts and opinions on how I feel or whatever. But other than that, I was off yesterday I mean, it's not off yesterday. Yeah, I was off yesterday, but I had to work in the morning, so that's why I'm making a live stream early. Like it's 5:37 right now. It's really early. Um, but I do need to show you that that I've been taking slowly but surely. I've been taking Paku's cage down. Well, not down, but all this stuff. And oh, I know, yeah. And the thing is that I don't want to be a like a bad ex, like not like that. Like I still want to be friends with a person. I still want to be friends with the person after. You know, if it's bad, it's bad. I don't know, because again, I've been single for this long to where it's like I don't even know what I would do at all. Like the F. But yes, so let's go take a look at Paco's cage and the progress. I got rid of a couple of things, not a lot of things. The sun is setting, guys. Paco's cage is right here. So everything is kind of there. Paco is right here. If you haven't seen that live stream, go look at it. Poor little baby. I am making him an urn soon. I've been trying, but that's where we're at right now. I took out his water bowl and water bowl and the food bowl, and then like the paper underneath. But yeah, that's a little update on Paku's cage. I gotta get a new tripod. You should buy an owl. I know, I really do want an owl. I was like, I want something crazy, an owl, a freaking crow, or freaking, like, I don't know. Like, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know, I don't want nothing right now. But oh, my camera is really angled all over the place. But yeah, I said a lot. That was a lot to say because I wanted to say that for a very long time, but I just hold it back. And like, it's been on my little list of to talk about, but it is being single for a very long time. You don't really know how to love again. You don't know how it feels. You don't want it, and you're fighting yourself to not want it. That's was the and it's crazy because you can care about someone and still push that love feeling back. That I don't know if you ever, because you're in a relationship, so it's very hard to say, well, like talk about, but that's how I feel. Like it's just absolutely weird, weird to the max. But yeah, so it's like crush those feelings. You want to see my little fist? You want to see my fist? This is me after 9 years and trying to feel love. No, go away. No. You don't want to. Because you think about your dignity, you think about your freedom, you think about, how you spend time with this person. That's the only person that you spend time with because nobody's willing to spend time with you. Also, he got money. so it's all like, you could be a sugar daddy if you want. But no, for real, like this is the first time I've ever met someone that actually has effing money. And it's like, bro, how rich are you? How rich are you? And it's all like, that's where their mixed emotions are, like, because it's like, wait, you make how much a day? And it's all like, uh, and I don't have to pay for anything. I don't have to pay for our friendship. It's all like, and I've always had broke people in my freaking life that always let me down. Oh, let's go to the movies. Oh, I don't have money. Oh, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. I don't got no money. And I finally met someone that has money, and now, it's all of a sudden, I'm attracted to that. And so, like, oh, you see where that comes mixed emotions. Like, you gotta have your finances, of course, but the fact that you can have your finances, still have fun, but still have a goal, and it's just like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Even I don't know myself. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, being single for a long time will damage you, guys. It will damage you because you won't know how to love again. That's all I gotta say, hands down. But yeah, so I stayed here a couple of more minutes because Huey was in the building. Thank you, Huey, for being here too. And everybody else that came in, I saw someone with a deep voice laugh so high. Oh, I'm still sick too. I'm still sick too. So you'd be surprised. I still got some. I even laugh whenever I saw. You know. You know. It's funny because one time I was hanging out with my homie that I was just talking about, and he had this girl over. Again, he's a wild child, but he had this girl over, and I thought we were gonna have like a connection or whatnot, and this girl, literally, her laugh. You, I don't know how old you are, Huey, but I grew up in the '90s, and so we had cell phones. We had cell phones, and if we had the cell phone too close to the freaking speaker, like if you're listening to radio or something like that, it would make a little noise. And the way she laughed, let me see if I can mimic it. Hold on. The way she laughed was like, ah, 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 ah. And I was like, this girl said, ah. Her laugh was so hilarious. She would be talking, she's like, ah. And I was like, man, I can't with you. Like, I don't know why he like you, Just her laugh in general was something crazy. It's like, so, I know, right? She's like, ah, ah, ah. I can't do it without laughing. Man, I think I had a recording of that because I started laughing. I was like, what kind of laugh is that? But then I think about my laugh, and so like when I make myself laugh, it's like that's the way it sounds like a foam too, like, or maybe like a pager or something, or like uh, I'm still laughing. But yeah, but it was weird. She was from I don't even I think Venezuela or something of that nature. Her laugh and these people's laugh are different. Like, they're different. 25? Okay, okay. Well, I don't think you've been around that long, but yeah, back in the '90s, there was like a speaker. Like, if you would have your speaker and you were on the phone, the house home phone line, and it would go crazy. That was funny. But yeah. Oh boy. Oh, the sun is setting, guys. The sun is setting. Actually, I think the sun set it already. Let me see. Yeah, I think the sun set. It's crazy because the sun sets in like 30 minutes. The sun was up there, and I was like, whoop. But yeah, thank you again, Huey, for joining and actually talking about the subject. I greatly appreciate that because my last season of season 3, 4, like nobody really talked about the subject. They'll come in and then they'll be like, "Oh, how are you? How's your day?" And then that's it, and they'll exit. But yeah, thank you for talking about the subject. It is a really tough subject for me to even talk about because it just mind boggles me. But yeah, when you've been single for a long time, hear me out. So, yep, guys, thank you for watching, and let me know if you're single now in the comment section down below after this video is over. Let me know anything in the comment section. And again, thank you, Huey, for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.